Hi, everybody. So today I'm going to talk to you about meditation. So meditation is a mental practice that involves training your attention and awareness to achieve kind of a clear and calm state of mind. So it's a technique that has been used for thousands of years, and it's been used to promote relaxation, to reduce stress, and to increase overall well-being. So when you meditate, you typically sit quietly and focus your attention on something. So the breath is one very common thing that people focus on. You could also focus on a word or a mantra, or you can focus on an object. So sometimes people focus on an open flame or on a statue of something. And as you do this, you become more aware of your thoughts, or hope that's the intention, to become more aware of your thoughts and your feelings. And then you kind of learn to observe them without judgment or reaction. Okay, so with practice, you can actually cultivate a sense of inner calm and clarity that hopefully carries over into your daily life. That is the intention. Okay. And so you can start with as little as kind of 10 minutes a day. And I think one of the biggest misconceptions about meditation is that the intention is to have zero thoughts. And sure, you're kind of working towards minimizing those kind of ruminating thoughts that tend to pop into your head when you're trying not to have them, right? For me, when I meditate, I often the things that will come into my head are the things that I've got to do that day, things on my to-do list, right? You've got to do this. And so it's about recognizing the thought and then letting it go. Okay. So don't kind of be too hard on yourself that those thoughts come in. As you practice daily, they do get, they're fewer and fewer. But it's not about having zero thoughts. Okay. And the best analogy that I've ever heard about meditation, and how, what to do or how to do it, is thinking about a busy train station. Okay. So if you're in Sydney, if you think about Central Station and, the 20 or 30 odd platforms that are at Central Station, the number of trains that are coming and going, that's kind of what your mind is, right? You've got all the trains coming in and leaving. They're all the thoughts. And that's what happens when you first start meditation. Generally, you've got all these trains coming in, coming and going. What you want to do is not be too concerned with the number of trains that are coming and going. They just come and they go. You don't attach any negative or positive energy to the thoughts. You recognize that they're there and you let them go. So don't focus on them and allow them to distract you from what you're focusing on, which is generally when you start will be the breath. Okay. You can also do a body scan. Sometimes that's a good way to have something to focus on that's not the breath. But yeah, I think that's a really good way of thinking of it. At least it was helpful for me. So it's really not about, how busy the mind is. It's about not kind of running away with the thoughts, allowing them to come and then allowing them to go without focusing on them. Okay. So I'm going to post a little video from Headspace. You may have heard of Headspace. And it's just a short little kind of cartoon clip about how to train the mind that I find quite helpful. And I found that there's a lot of meditation apps that are helpful, but most of them require some fees, some payments if you want to get the decent meditation access. The one that I find is pretty good for free is Insight Timer. So INSIGHT Timer. You can get that for free, and there's so many meditations on there. So as I said, you can look up ones that are about breath awareness and focusing on the breath, and then you can also look up ones that are body scan meditations. So what I want you to do is add one meditation a day. So 1 10-minute meditation on top of your 2 breathing exercises. Okay, so now we're doing we're doing 3 things per day. I don't care when you do them. You can do 2 at, kind of back to back in the morning if you want, and then 1 at night, or 1 in the morning and 2 back to back at night. You could split it morning when you get home and then 1 at bed. But I want you to add a meditation, and I want you to add 2 more scores from scores for the nervous system. So 1 prior to meditation and 1 after meditation. Don't be too hard on yourself if you've never meditated or if you haven't meditated for a long time. You're going to have lots of thoughts pop in, okay? And that's okay. Just add it every day and see how you go. So again, please post all of your scores. So there'll be 2 extra now. And any comments, I'd love to hear them about your experience with meditation, when you do it today, or even previously, what your thoughts are, whether you've had success or not. But I'll see you tomorrow.